But do it again. Do it again.
He got sent to Brazil.
Bruh.
No, Yoru, what?
Man.
Oh my god!
Alright, subscribe. Let's go, baby. Moving on. So, Ishan gave a recommendation to go to split, so that's what we're doing. Let's begin. A-site defense. So, there's this flash you can do that gives the enemy team very little time to react as they're pushing into sight. And you can swing on them unexpectedly with this flash. If you want to do a combo with a TP into elbow, you can flash, peek, and then escape. Then you can throw this pop flash that does not blind your teammates behind this box and re-peek from a different angle. You can also hold from sight, put your TP behind the box, and enemies will hear it as they walk by. And you can throw this flash to the right. Just warn your Heaven teammates before you do so. When you're guarding from Heaven, you can crouch behind this box and look up at the sky at this ceiling, and you can flash downward off this. It does not flash you. It stops right above the box, and it's a great flash to implement into your gameplay. Flashes everyone all the way back into Heaven. Everyone that's pushing up will get flashed by it. So a strategy that you can do is watch Heaven from this off angle here. Peek and get a kill from this side. Escape, crouch, and then throw this ceiling flash. Perfect. Alright, let's go to mid defense. If you count a couple lines over and flash, it'll bounce over this box very nicely here, and it'll do a great pop flash. You can use your TP as a bait by the frog as well. If you like to play closer to the box, you can do a pop flash down here. And that pop flash blinds everyone behind the box, down in pit. It can even flash people in this left-hand cubby over here, even if they're not peeking you. Alright, so let's move into the right side of Heaven. You can flash behind these two gray boxes here, and that'll mask most of the trajectory of the flash. Right, like that. But if you flash it too high, it's just going to go right over and people are going to turn away. So you want to make sure to flash low and as close to the gray boxes as you can to do an early info flash. Remember, low behind the box. Great flash. If you want to flash people inside of B Heaven, this flash is okay. It'll stop people that are really close to you. But there's some better flashes I'm going to show you, like this one. That one pops right there in this corner. And it's going to blind anyone that's trying to push up into mid and take control of it. And it also flashes people in pit, flashes people all over the place mid, and it does not flash your teammate playing in ropes, which is awesome, because they can play off this, they can capitalize off the flash, and they can get some free kills. You can also throw a quick flash here along this wall, and that's going to blind people really quickly. You can quick fast and bail out. It's great to combine it with the TP on the opposite side. So you can flash, peek really quick for info, escape if you need to, right here. B defense. Alright, so you can flash behind this brown box over here. It'll flash you a little bit, but overall it's a great pop flash for the enemy's eyes. So you can put a return TP behind there, throw that flash, or you can throw a little more aggressive flash forward, peek, and then you can bail out if you need to. Peek from a different angle. Also, if you flash right under the middle of that diagonal line there, it'll show as a pop flash to the enemy as well. So you can flash from the left, peek from the right, bail out, and then you can throw this receding flash again, or you can throw the more aggressive flash again and peek. Alright, so this combo right here was done by Red Valorant. He's a great Valorant YouTuber. You should go check him out. I like this one. This combination gets you narrowing out a couple angles without exposing yourself entirely, and you can get a free pick early on. There's another TP that you can do into elbow, where you can use it as a bait for anyone sitting on site or in screens. This TP over here is okay. You're exposed to elbow, you're exposed to sight. You might even get swung by someone in hell or heaven or maybe even screens. So this TP over here is a little bit of a better option. Alright, so you can also throw pop flashes into heaven when you're attacking. You can swing really quickly and the enemy has no time to react to something like this. You can also throw a deep pop flash in the back as well. It'll blind people sitting all the way back in spawn, as well as anyone close up. So what can you do? You can combine them. You can do both at the same time and swing really quickly. Also, if you coordinate with your team, you can put a TP into elbow, throw these flashes, swing, and then you can TP into elbow and flank backwards if you know the A player is playing on site. This is all about team coordination when you're playing Yoru. With mid attack, there's not that much you can do. You can use your TPs as bait, mechanisms and ropes, in mailroom. You know, you can make them make the enemy confused with the sound cues, or you can put it in this corner right here, and it'll confuse both of them at the same time. All right, let's move on to B site. There's a TP you can send all the way up rafters into CT. If you know no one's playing CT, if you know someone's on site, you can use this TP. There's this flash that you can do that is absolutely outstanding. It'll flash people in heaven, all over site, back site. If you can pop this, you will help your teams out so much. So a strategy I've come up with is you get your Sage to do the wall, you send your TP out in front of it, you throw this flash, maybe once or twice, and then you TP past the Sage wall and swing from the opposite side. You know, as people shooting down the wall or looking not in your direction, it's a great way to take over B site. Alright, so let's move into ultimates. A good B ultimate is to play a little ring around the rosy here. You check every corner in sight, you swing around and then expose yourself back into this corner. You drag out all the enemies into your teammate's gunfire. You can do the same thing on A site. You go through elbow, you wrap around through screens, spot anyone that's playing hell, and then you expose yourself in this corner, exposing the enemies into your teammate's gunfire. That is the objective of these early ults. If someone's playing inside elbow and tries to block you, you just simply back up and then go back into that corner that I showed earlier, right here, and you'll drag them out towards you. Alright, let's talk about feats. Do you remember when I went into B Heaven and did this little combo over here with the flash and the TPs? Well, when you TP over, you can send footsteps out behind you that go into hell and stop, so it doesn't sound like a fake footstep. It sounds like someone actually jumped down. With these footsteps, you gotta be careful though. If you use the wrong distance, they're actually not gonna jump down. You gotta give it a little bit of space for them to jump down properly, right? So let me show you an example of what I mean. You gotta push it back farther enough so that it has space on the ground and up top to walk. Thank you for watching. Split is such a cool map. Look at this. Subscribe if you liked my stuff and comment down below if you want to see more.